Dr. Greg here again with another video about our brains and how we can help our brains. Now, I just got off of talking about low back pain, the multifidus muscles, and your brain. And what's very interesting about this is that your eyes, okay, your eyes have a lot to do with how well your brain works. We could see a lot of problems when we look at eyes and find out if certain parts of the brain are not working properly. And what's very interesting is that the part of the brain that runs your eyes or helps your eyes, or the nerves where the eyes are found, are exactly in the same place where we have the part of the brain that runs your posture, your back muscles, and modulates pain. So our eyes move in a lot of different directions. And it's the purpose of our eyes is to fixate on targets. So there's a little tiny spot in the back of your eye, and it's called the fovea. And our eyes move to make sure to keep that fovea on target. And if those eyes are a little off by only 2%, then you have issues. You can have lots of issues like dizziness, vertigo, blurry vision, double vision. You can even have other things like pain and stuff like that that has seemingly nothing to do with eyes. Now, one of the interesting things I was looking at is what we do with our eyes and tie that with anxiety. And that could be tied to pain and hip pain and back pain and neck pain and all that kind of stuff. So what's interesting is the modern age, what we've done is scrolling. We've done a lot of scrolling, and that's on our cell phone. We scroll on our cell phone like this, right? We're looking at things going up and down all day long. And sometimes it's done almost by walking. You're walking, scrolling. You're doing all this kind of thing, all these kinds of scrollings and horizontal scrollings, but mainly up and down because it's the cell phone we have. Now, there's a certain part of your brain that actually moves your eyes up and down. And that activity is called OPK, all right? And your eyes are supposed to sort of scroll up and down. So imagine if you're looking at, I don't know, if you're looking, let's say this way, and you're looking at a train go by, your eyes follow the train going by like this. The same is occurring when you're going up and down. Your eyes follow an object, and it comes off the object and picks up the other one. So as you're scrolling, your eyes go up and then drops to the next one, up and drops to the next one. Now, the nerve that runs that activity, called vertical OPK, is found in the midbrain. The midbrain is the part of the brain where our anxiety is heightened from. Now, I'm trying to find research. I do find research that links anxiety with scrolling and basically social media. And they think the social media has to do with the fact that you're seeing people have a great time and you're not doing it, and that makes you anxious. But there's also research showing that the eye movements actually can cause anxiety. So by scrolling up and down hours a day, you're feeding into anxiety, suppressing your frontal lobes, exciting the brainstem, and exciting the parts of the brain that deal with blood pressure, heart rate, and suppressing digestion, suppressing sleep. Getting the picture? So I'm going to talk about this scrolling in other videos, but I just want you to be aware over the next week on how much scrolling you're doing and how that might impact your anxiety, your health generally, your mental health generally too. So there you go. So this is Dr. Greg, changing the way we look at health.